Hey YouTube, this is Tripix HD here. I'm going to be showing you how to create 3D text on Cinema 4D, and then I will show you after how to port it over to Adobe Photoshop. And exactly the same method will apply for other graphic programs such as GIMP and Paint, so don't worry about that. This is what you're going to be creating here on the screen. As you can see, you won't need the floor which has been used. As you can see where the reflection is, you won't need that. But you can still create. I'll still show you how to do that. So right, let's get started. Just gonna delete all these. So what you want to do is you want to go to MoGraph. Make sure you've got a new page. Go to MoGraph, text object, and then go to object properties, and type in your desired text, i.e. I'll put in Tripix HD, like so. It gets too big for your page, just zoom out. And now you want to change the depth. The depth is the 3D effect behind the text or the image. So, well, let's do the font first because it's easier if we do it first. So I'm going to use Ethnocentric because it's what I'm going to use as a default font throughout my tutorials, and it's very nice text to use. But there is over 1,000 fonts for you to download, so try and pick your own and be original. I'd advise going on 1001fonts.net or .com or dafont.com. That's good. I'll put the links in the description, and I'll put a link to this font here for you to download, so don't worry. Now let's go on to the depth, and for Ethnocentric I'd advise 150 to 160, but other fonts vary, so you'd have to mess around with the depth there and see what you get. So as you can see, it looks fine, it looks alright there so far, looking nice. So now you want to go click on text object and Control C and Control V for Windows. For Mac it's Command C and Command V, so it's very similar. Now click on top text object .1 and reduce the depth to 100. Depending on what you're using on the font, reduce it by about 40, 50, around that. Just reduce it, and then you should get something like that. Now we need to move it's into the center, so where the blue, you got the green arrow, blue arrow and red arrow, grab the blue arrow, which is the Z axis, and try and center it as much as you can. Sorry guys, my mouse is a bit messed up. Okay, so just say that. Once you've done that, click back on text object .1. Go to caps, the tab there next to object, and click start cap, fillet cap, end cap, fillet cap. As you can see, it's got a nice little effect here. So you've nearly done now. Now it's time to add some colour. I'm going to use red and a basic white, kind of white, but it's more grey than white. So what you do is you drag. I'll show you how to make the material after I put the colours on. So what you want to do is just drag it on, like so, and as you can see it's looking nice. And then drag mat.1 onto text object.1, as you can see, like that. Now as you create a material, go to File, New Material, and then click on it and double click on it. Click on the Colour tab and change it to what colour you want. For example, if I put green, like so. Then go to reflection, oh sorry about that, and go to texture, and from now reduce the brightness to about 21%, 22%, and the same with the mix strength. Then click off it, then like I just did, then drag it on top. Look, I'll show you what it looks like now. As you can see, it's there. You don't need to add a floor like you seen earlier, which is the reflection. Like I said, it makes it harder for you to clean the image properly, make it look better and more professional, like when you port it over to Photoshop. So now I'm just going to show you what it will look like that there. Now when you finish that, and you finish everything you need to do, you want to go here to the third icon of the rendering and click on it. This will be the render settings. Now you need to go to output and then go to film video on that tab, film video, and then go to HDTV 720x25. Make sure everything's the same here, just pause, check it, make sure the film aspect is 16:9 on the HDTV and the resolution is 72 on the pixels to inch on the DPI format. Now you need to go to save and select the location and the name of where you want to save it, and then click format, and you want to go to PNG. Click alpha channel, make sure alpha channel is ticked. Now let's go on to anti-aliasing. If you have a good processor speed, I'd advise using the best on this, so click best, and max level 2x2. The higher you use, it's fine. The better your PC, the higher you can use. I'm just going to use 2x2, which is the default, which most people will use. And once you've done that, click off it, and then click this orange icon here in the middle. This is the second icon on the render settings, and this should render the image. That's what it'll be saved as there, so I've already created one. As you can see, it's here, looking pretty nice. So what we're going to do now is open up Photoshop, and then I'm just going to show you a YouTube layout on how to put it in. So what I want to do is go to File, Open, locate the text you just created and saved. You want to hit Control A or Command A, then Control C or Command C. Click off that, and then Command V or Control V. As you can see, the text looks very nice. Sometimes the image rotates with it along with the background, like so. Yeah, just hit Control T and rotate. Sorry guys, my mouse is a bit messed up. Should do for now. And there, as you can see, it looks pretty nice. Obviously you need to add your background and effects. I will show you how to make a nice YouTube background with the 3D text once it's created. So don't forget to subscribe, comment and rate, and yeah, have a look at my channel for more. See you later guys.